Are there any frustrations with power outlets and things like that not working, not being able to charge the equipment that needs to be charged?
No, that's actually been good. So I live in a small sea can that's maybe 20 feet by 6.5 feet or 7 feet. A couple of windows-ish and a door-ish. No, the power's good. It's weird because there are the 3-prong British plugs, and then there are the 2-prong rest of Europe and a lot of the world plugs, and some don't work, but some do. And so I've got a power bar, and that's good enough to charge up my phone and my tablet, my laptop, and my kettle, microwave, fridge. Like it works. Some stuff I have to rotate occasionally because I don't use the kettle all the time, but it's not bad. Power goes out 2 or 3 times a day.
Were you in a sea can last time?
Oh yeah.
So that's standard.
Yep. Some guys share because then they only pay $11 US a day. But no, there are times you just like your own privacy. And the Kiwi stayed with me for 4 nights because his container wasn't ready when he first got in. And that's fine. But yeah, I just like having my own setup.
Somewhere to go away to when you need to.
It's a little oasis. It's a refuge. You can only feng shui a container so much.
What was your impression of the base camp this time around versus your last one?
The base, you mean like in Juba as opposed to Khartoum, or do you mean Malakal itself versus Bentiu?
Malakal itself.
Huge, really big. Probably kilometer by kilometer, or slightly more now. There's been a huge expansion to get the IDPs out of where they had initially come in when they were being killed. So it was very haphazard. They just sort of flooded in. And now there's tentage with proper setup. But it's huge. There are thousands of people, probably. Well, not just the IDPs, but within the UN staff, civilians, the force protection guys, Ethiopian battalion, who I never actually see, the Rwandans who are being replaced right now. Their commanding officer's last name was Safari. I thought that was pretty funny. And then, of course, the Indian Army Battalion. Shout out 12th Battalion, Jammu and Kashmir Light Infantry. Awesome guys, because Colonel Chowdhury is their commanding officer who was with me in 2006. But again, all the civilian agencies, D-miners, humanitarians, World Food Program, UNICEF, UNHCR, OCHA, IOM, which has something, International Organization of Migration, Danish Refugee Council actually runs the POC site. There are people that are everywhere, MSF, of course.
So you're not lonely?
Sometimes I wish I was. You can't get away from people. I guess that's the other thing. So you can't get away from people. So if you've got your own little space, your own little oasis, it's really healthy. Just have some quiet time, put the earphones in, tune everything out for a while.